I want to show you a warm-up, and warm-ups are really important to get blood flowing into the muscle area before you stretch. Like, we shouldn't stretch completely cold. When you stretch cold, you can tear muscle fibers, but it doesn't work very well. It's like stretching cold taffy versus warm taffy, where then the muscle goes woo. So this first one I call, it's a warm-up for your shoulders, but also for your neck. I call it the I Dream of Jeannie routine. And I'm not going to move my neck at all, but I'm going to probably get more rotation in my neck, more movement in my neck. So I'm wondering if I'm going to start here. Just notice how far I can look to the left. So I'm going to show you the I Dream of Jeannie routine, but first I want to mark how much rotation I have. So I have Donna Lee Vanna here to help me. And what she's going to do is mark how far I can see when I turn my head to the right and to the left. Okay, so can you see it here? Yes. No. Look. No. Nope. What you do is you are going to hold your arms at chest height or shoulder height and cross them. Then from the center, you move them left to center, left, center, left, center, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now go from center right, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now switch the top hand. Go left, center to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your arms are shoulder height, not low, but high. Now go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And I had, and I can see it. Now let's get a new piece of tape. Okay. Now start where I cannot see it. See it there? Nope. Here. Yes. Okay. So this is the yes, no, I don't know series. And the first thing I'm going to have Donna do is squeeze the back of her neck. Okay, it doesn't have to be hard, but she's squeezing the back of her neck with the right hand and shaking her head yes. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now switch hands and do the same thing. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now she's going to switch hands again and say no, no. Turn your head into no. Turn it away from your elbow and then to the center, not all the way. Just center, yep. Squeezing that. So that is 5 and 6. Now switch hands and shake your head no. From center, left. Center to the right. Away from your elbow. Okay, good. Now she's going to take her right hand and squeeze or push down on her shoulder. She can squeeze it like this, or she can just put pressure down. And she's going to roll her shoulder back 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now roll it forward. It's harder to do forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now she's going to do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Now, that's the end of it. Let's just see if she got any more range. Okay, now you can step away, bend it on. She got a lot of range just from that. So we started here and here, and she got about equal range. So you can do this yourself, or you could just notice, like in your peripheral vision, how far you can see. And it's a good thing to do the first time, because warming up often feels like you're not doing anything, okay? But that's why I did these little experiments, because it shows you that it really does do something, and you're not just wasting your time. So if you want to do the experimental test on your own, a couple things you want to remember. The first thing, you can be seated if you want to do it that way, for both the I Dream of Jeannie and for the Yes, No, and I Don't Know series. But you want to, if you're going to stand in the same place. Get a position for your feet and look over your shoulder. And you can just memorize a little bit of how far you can see. It's usually noticeable that you get more range. And then make sure you're not turning your shoulders at all, okay? But you're just still as you're doing it. If you're in a chair, it's a little easier to be still unless it's a chair that spins around, then you don't want to do the spinning around part, okay? But now we're going to just do general neck movements and shoulder movements to warm our shoulders up. First, hike them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And roll them backwards. 1. And breathe while you do this. And forward. 1, 3, 4, 6. Now what you want to do is squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze them forward. Squeeze them back. Forward. And I will do then some arm movements. Swing your arms. I'll do it sideways so you can see it this way. You might bring it into full arm circles if that's okay on the shoulder. Forward. And the other way. Might do scissors. And for some of you, just putting on some music and dancing a little bit with your arms might be really helpful. And give you a little bit of movement. And I like this one, swimming when you don't know how to swim. Bending over the top, and backwards. So maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes of warming up is great. If you do any of the I Dream of Jeannie or I Don't Know series, you can cut it down a little bit in time because you've done a little bit of warm up with that. And now we will go to the stretches. Any questions?
Yes.
Yes.
When should you do these? Like you do these before you sit down to do your work or at the end of your day?
Good question. First thing you do whenever you start to feel tight, okay, take a break. Definitely stretch at the end of your day. That will help you a lot. You might do the warm-ups before you work all the time, okay? And then do the warm-ups when like lunchtime and add a few stretches in if you have a minute. You don't have to do all of them each time, okay? But you should get all of them in at some point during the day if you really want to commit to taking care of your body while you're sitting and doing your work. And I think that doing all of it, and especially the self-massage, do it when you have pain, but then do it at the end of the day also. Okay, I got it. Great.
Can you reset?
Now leave it on. This is difficulty. There, now I can't see. Nope, that's fine. Now go to the other side. No!
Oh,
A new piece. I just moved my body.
All right. Can you reset one?
Don't try this at home or you'll get a divorce.